Welcome to No Stats, what we call it, how we see it.
Yusuf was saying some real rude things before we got on air. He wanted me to say, this video is recorded during game 2.
You wow. You wow.
Back again with another one, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Seth, I got one question for you, bro.
What's up?
Does Boston make history?
Ah.
And nah, right now they're up 18 right now, third quarter in game 5, in Boston. So it's looking like us and the rest of the world, or looks like Boston's gonna come out with this one and force a game 6 in Miami. So I'm gonna ask you the question again. Does Boston make history, bro? Oh my
I like
fucking
I like the repeat of the question, but the answer don't change, bro. Right now, at this point, it's been 149 that have tried. I don't think it's going to change. I think it's going to be 150. I think Boston's playing really well. They got that one in Miami by that third quarter. That last 5, they closed that third quarter really well in game 4, and they got out of Miami with a victory. I expected them to play better and get one at home. They lost both games at home.
Mm-hmm.
But I think game 6, they pull this one out. I think back in Miami, I think that place is going to be electric. That point is kind of going to be do or die. And I don't think Miami and Jimmy and that Heat culture, Eric Spoelstra, the way those role players are playing, role players play better at home. I haven't even checked the box score, but I'm sure that the role players aren't playing that well today. And I think game 6, we'll see the Miami Heat that we've seen in games 1 through 3.
Man,
You look like you want to.
I'm starting to understand this. The how things are supposed to go here, and sometimes you gotta pick to be on the other side of the fence, without wanting to be over there. But I want to be on this
They
side.
gonna do it. They gonna do it.
Only 3 teams have ever came back and even forced the game 7, and they're all 0-3. And the most recent one was the Portland Trail Blazers, I think maybe in like 03, versus the Dallas Mavericks. I said, if Boston gets game 4 in Miami, they're going to come into game 5 with a lot of energy, a lot of confidence at home. They get that one. That game 6, I feel like Boston has been in these type of situations, even dating back to last year when they had to go on a road in Milwaukee, and win the game.
Jason Tatum has 4 Eastern Conferences under his belt. He's only 25 years old.
Crazy, bro. So I think if they get this one tonight, game 5, that's the same game 6 they was in last year versus Milwaukee. With the same, not the same exact circumstances surrounding it being down 3-0, but shit, it don't even matter at that point. And I think the pressure then shifts from Boston, because at the end of the day, it's like, shit, fuck it. I mean, what else do we got to lose? We done got 2 games. I think that's when the pressure shifts back to Miami. Now you're like, damn, like we don't want to go back to Boston. It isn't like we can't. You don't want to go back to Boston. I can see Tatum playing out of his mind and reminding everybody why he's Jason Tatum. I know it's been like this, but bro, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if Boston takes this in 7 and becomes the first NBA team to come back from down 3 fucking 0, bro. Fucking Boston Red Sox just did it in 2004. I know that's 19 years ago, but shit, this shit looking crazy, bro.
That Boston Red Sox, that little nugget right there kind of got me. Like, oh, bro, I can see that.
Bro, he said in game, not. I'm about to let you go, bro. The whoever the player is for the Boston Red Sox said when they was down to the Yankees 3-0, he said, "Don't let us get one game." That one game creates confidence.
Said the same thing. I seen that. But let me tell you why I don't think it's gonna happen. It sounds really good. Like you even got me excited even think about it. But let me tell you why it's not gonna happen. I think after Boston seals the deal today, right? I think the pressure tonight, I actually think the pressure is on both teams. I think Boston's going to feel some pressure too. Because now it's like we have a chance. We have to get this one in Miami. Because that's not going to be a walk in the park. They got to still get back to Boston. And you're going into a hostile environment that you just won in, that you know you're going to get a Miami Heat team that you've seen them punch you in the mouth 3 games straight and have you on the verge. You're right about Jason Tatum. He's been playing. He played phenomenal. He plays phenomenal in elimination games. When his back's against the wall, Jason Tatum does step up and perform. But it's the other guy, right? It's the coach. I don't know how. I think Eric Spoelstra is out coaching him by a lot.
Missoula got his rookie badge on. He got it in all caps. Yeah, rookie head coach.
Yeah, and I just don't know if the others around Jason Tatum, even Jaylen Brown to an extent, bro, is going to perform that well. Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown was the 2 guys who said, "Don't let us get one game," but it was Jason Tatum who carried him. Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart didn't play that well. So if they walk away with this one, and I don't want it to be recency bias because we just were talking about how Jimmy is he a Hall of Famer? Who career would you rather have? We just was giving Jimmy and the Heat culture all of this respect. So now you got to go back to Miami. It's going to be live, bro. It's going to be a whiteout. It's going to be white hot in that joint. And I know this is the 8th seed, and I know Boston can do it. But I'm going to put some respect on Jimmy's name and say Game 6. It'll be nice. It's a nice storyline for another 2 days.
The no stats prop for Game 6 is gonna be Jimmy over whatever the fuck his points is. Yeah. Whatever the fuck. That shit could be 77. Take the over.
Mm-hmm. And then it's gonna be that Heat Nuggets championship game on Lifetime. NBA Finals on Lifetime.
Oh my God!
Gonna be a Disney Channel, bro. No major networks picking that Nuggets Heat.
He said that shit gonna be on Disney Channel, man. Bro, and what I love about history, being poked at or being close to being made, is just being able to experience it in our lifetime. Like, seeing LeBron come back down 3-1. You never would have. Yeah. Nobody had in the back of their mind that LeBron would pull that off, and get into the situation that they are. And now we look back on it as that one team that came back from down 3-1, and we was able to witness that, bro. Why can't we witness 3-0?
You're right, and I just kind of answered my own question in my head. I was gonna say, do Boston have a LeBron and Kyrie to duplicate that? But Boston isn't dealing with a juggernaut in Golden State. They're dealing with an 8 seed in Miami Heat, and we've been praising them because what they've been able to accomplish. But at the end of the day, Boston has looked like the better team all season. But the Heat, bro, I heard this somewhere. The Heat are the poster child for no stats, bro. Their regular season stats and analytics, their plus minus, their 3-point percentage, and how many bro, everything is like at the garbage. Bottom. And they're in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro, 1 game away from going to the finals. So I just think it's something you can't quantify in Miami, bro. They just play so well, and I think this won't rattle them. I think with the veterans like Kyle Lowry and Kevin Love and Jimmy Butler, these are championship pedigree guys, and then the others are just following. They're just following the lead, and they just hooping. Bam is playing better. And Eric Spoelstra, like I said, he's been there. He knows how to win. And I think he'll have an answer for him. That's just me.
No, we're going to see, man. I just know that if Miami does not close this out in Game 6, it is over. 4th quarter, shoot like Alcova. It is over.
We'll see. Game 6, we might have to throw. If you taking Boston Game 6?
I might have to. I might really have to. Ooh, so you like Miami for real? Game 6, close out.
Game 6, I like Miami. Game 6, no Game 7.
Why is making history so wrong? Why?
No, it's not.
Why is it not us, bro? Why can't we witness it?
I want to see it. I want to see it. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I expect it to be, maybe this is me. I expect it to be from a guy. Like watching LeBron come back down 3-1 just seemed written.
Yeah.
And if it's somebody to come back down from 3-0, it should be the Warriors. It should be I'm trying to think of Luka. It should be one of these top guys in the league. And I know Jason Tatum is technically, but I told you I feel like he hasn't stepped in that realm.
He gonna step in that shit. He
about
about
to
to step in that shit now. And what I take away from this, bro, I think the biggest thing is one, momentum. So I think now, when Boston gets this one, because I'm real confident they win Game 5. I know we had gave a score update earlier in the show. They get Game 5, bro. I'm so confident going into Game 6, and then I feel like when you're on the other side, remember, closeout games is the hardest games to win, and
Mhm.
the Heat is getting opportunity after opportunity to close these games out, and it's just, I don't know. I think it'll be definitely a better Game 6 dogfight. Um, Momentum, and then I think you start missing players that you've kind of got accustomed throughout the playoffs to get out of certain series, get shit done, which he has been doing at a phenomenal rate. But I think
Mhm.
when these games get more down to the nitty gritty, I think they're gonna start missing Tyler Hero. I don't know if Gabe Vincent started tonight. I know he was questionable. I know he had an ankle injury. I just
Not
want to see
sure.
real quick if
Yeah, go
he
ahead.
if he played.
Yeah, go
Um,
ahead. While you looking that up, I have a question for you.
no, he
Who
didn't.
has he didn't play today?
He didn't play, and he's been playing phenomenal. So that's another
Mm.
15 points now that
Yeah.
the Miami's gonna ask to get from Kyle Lowry and to get from Max Strus and to get
So
from
you
Duncan
saying he's
Robinson.
not going to be back in Game 6?
I don't know. He didn't
Yeah.
play tonight, and I think that I feel like in them roles, I feel like Miami cannot afford to. They can't afford to lose anything else. As
Yeah.
good as they're
But
playing, bro, they're gonna need everybody. Gabe Vincent is a key cog in what they've been doing, especially with
mhm.
Tyler being out, bro. So that's my only thing against him. When I seen that injury, I was like, I don't know.
I see your point. I see your point, and I'm not saying that it can't be done. It definitely can. I just don't see it happening, bro. I'm just giving respect to Spoelstra and Jimmy and these dudes, and what I've seen. Like we had the Bucks winning the finals. They got them guys out of there in 5, and they got through New York, and then they won 3 games. And I just think this train is rolling. And I know they're 8 seed, bro, but they're not playing like it at all. So
At
that's
all.
why I'm rocking with Miami. So, last question: who has a better chance of beating Denver? Because I believe Denver's the favorite. Is it Boston or is it Miami? Matchup. Styles make fights, so
Matchup.
we can throw the seed out the window.
Bro, my thing is, I gotta go with Boston as far as I don't know.
Who's gonna guard Jokic, bro?
And,
And
and
either one, I guess either team. But go ahead.
I think you're gonna have looks of and I want to go back and look at those series. I know they played twice during the regular season. I want to go back and see how things played out. Um but I think
I'll
I
look it
think
up while you're
Boston
talking.
would be all right. I think Boston would be the best matchup for them as far as like, having two bigs to be able to not necessarily guard him to stop him, but I like Al, I like Rob. Um
Mhm.
but I also think Boston will have the edge as far as having, Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. Having like, you got two perimeter guys. I think that's a little bit of a lot for the Nuggets right now to deal with. Two perimeter guys that can get off. I know they haven't been the most consistent. But I think that will fare problems for a team like Denver. I like the Miami matchup because I think Bam being a mobile big that's able to, grab it off the glass, push in
Physical.
transition. He could be
Mhm.
physical. He's more finesse than he is with the, brute strength. And I think that gives Jokic a different look than what he's seen all playoffs. You got Rudy Gobert, who's a prehistoric big man. You got fucking who did they meet in the
That
second
was
round? You have
nice. I thought you
DeAndre.
was going. I thought you was going to get. I thought you was going to be a little meaner with that. That was nice. A prehistoric big man.
Prehistoric big man shit. Um, Then you got DeAndre Ayton, who, completely, he had to change his drawers every quarter. He was shitting on himself. And then you
And
have
AD.
Anthony Davis, who,
Just look
little
too smart.
finesse, little power, but just not enough. So I think
Yeah.
with a guy like Bam, who's gonna give the effort, play with energy, play up to, what I'm saying, up to his ability. I think that's a different look for Jokic. The thing that just worries me about Miami is what I stated about one of the reasons why I think Boston could come back in this series, not having enough firepower. I know they got the vets and the experience with Kevin Love, Kyle Lowry and stuff, but I think in the finals you're gonna need that second guy that can go out there and get you, that 20 to 25 points, what Tyler Hero is for the Heat. So
He
I
is
like
expected
Boston better in
back.
this matchup.
He is
I heard
expected
some
back.
I heard some whispers.
If they got there.
I heard some
Yeah.
whispers.
But quickly, so the first game I see was on. Oh, don't tell me I just lost it. Oh no. The first game I seen was on November 11th in Boston. Boston won 131 to 112. Jokic had 29, 8 and 3, and Jason Tatum had 34. Jamal Murray though had 14 points on 6 of 17 shooting, so that wasn't a Jamal Murray game. And I think you'll agree that he's progressed throughout the.
Oh man, he
And
looked like
the game,
bubble mall.
yeah, seriously. And then on New Year's Day, they played at Denver, and Denver won that one, 123 to 111. Jokic had 30, 12, and 12. And Jamal Murray didn't even play this game. Jamal Murray had a left
And
knee.
Nuggets got that one.
Nuggets got that one.
I like the Boston. I like the Nuggets and Celtics.
I agree with that. I think that's a better series, but I don't see. I'm still rocking on my hand.
Yeah, Jimmy gonna wake. I guarantee Jimmy gonna wake us back up soon, but we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm hoping it's just in Game 7, so I can at least feel a little good about my take, just a little bit. Spare me a little bit, Jimmy, just a little bit.
You ugly.